Scorpio. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. Oh my gosh. Card is coming out super fast for you. I'm not ready to pull cards. I will show you what you got. That's kind of nice. It's like a little message. Ooh, what could this be, Scorpio? Victorious in something, perhaps. This reading is about your blind spot. So what you don't see coming. What's coming towards you, Scorpio? What is in your blind spot? Let's find out now. What is coming in Scorpio's blind spot? Scorpio's blind spot. A dozen cards. I've never come in to a Scorpio reading and Spirit has just been dying to say so much. You guys are usually holding your cards really close to your chest, huh? So let's see. Let's see. Scorpio, maybe one, two at the most. Easy message. What is in Scorpio's blind spot? Scorpio's blind spot. There we go. Ooh, strategy. So this is interesting. This kind of tells me that something that you've likely been working on or desiring, trying to achieve, trying to move towards, there's been some sort of something in it that's made you sort of stuck. Something that has made you kind of stuck and, you know, not really knowing how to proceed. I want to say almost like you've got a lot of ideas on how you would do this, how you want to move forward with whatever this is in your life, something that you're feeling stuck in. And things are going to play out in a certain way. It's going to be really obvious to you what steps you should be taking and how to strategize. And it's interesting because the victory card came out. So something like this to me says that you're on your way to victory. That's pretty good. That's a nice, I like the way that's coming out for you. This is going to be good, I think, Scorpio. It's going to be good. So that came from the Energy Oracle deck. Let's go into Wild Unknown. Oh, wait a second. I'm having trouble. This mic is curling around. And let's try to, no. I'm trying to put it somewhere so it doesn't curl. I don't know. I don't want you to not be able to hear me. It would kind of defeat the purpose of the reading. How's that? Okay, let's try that. Yeah, we're going into the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck, and we want to see like kind of how this energy is coming towards you. Cards are coming out fast. Wow, you got two cards for how this is kind of coming towards you. The raccoon and the golden egg. Ooh, this coveted golden egg. This golden egg has been around the zodiacs like crazy, and now you guys have got it, and here it is. A golden egg. Ooh, I feel like, yeah, like you've been sitting in the background. This golden egg is something very tangible. It's something three-dimensional. It's something here and now in this lifetime. It's not like a wish. Well, it probably stemmed from a wish of some sort, but it's real. The universe has brought it to you. Maybe it's down the street. Maybe it's 2 weeks from now, but it's coming and it's real. And it's kind of like a wish. Something that you've been wanting, something, you're going to be victorious in something you've been wanting. The strategy is going to present itself in how to get this golden egg. And I feel like you've been kind of sitting in the shadows, thinking about it. Not everyone is aware of what it is that you want or what you're trying to achieve or move yourself towards. And you've been watching. It's like you're watching that golden egg. Like, I know that is there for me. Well, let's ask the obvious. Well, there's a few obvious questions we could ask. So let's ask, how are you going to feel when you get your golden egg? No. What's coming out of the golden egg? I want to know. Well, I want to know what's coming out of this golden egg. What is in the golden egg for Scorpio? What is in this golden egg for Scorpio? Wow. This is pretty cool, guys, if I could reach the cards. Okay. The Sea Serpent. Ooh, wow, you're going to be collaborating with someone here. This to me is a collaboration card. Sorry, my nose is itchy from being outside. This is a collaboration card, and it is divinely guided by spirit. So the easiest way to say this is that someone is going to be coming towards you, or you're going to be working with. They may already be around you, but the strategy is, the problem has been how to get it to work with this person. It may be romantic, it may not be romantic. It may be something at work that you're trying to push through. It may be something to do like with your family. There's something that you really desire here with this golden egg. This golden egg to you is some sort of a wish. It's going to be different things for everybody. So, you know, you don't have to put in the comments, well, I don't know what's in the golden egg. I don't either. It's your golden egg, right? It's meant just for you. But to get to it has not been easy. This is kind of beautiful because Aries, I know Aries has had the golden egg coming to them since September. And then they got a very esocentric message regarding it this week. But you, it's almost like you're getting the blueprint, you're getting the map, you're going to be told how to get to this golden egg. Something's going to happen for you. And what's inside that golden egg, but is something wonderful that you're going to make with someone else. That's what this tells me. But it's been divinely, it's been sort of kept in the heavens, in the ethereal energies of the planet. Like it's beyond here, but not for long, not for long, which is really, these are both spirit, right? See, this has the alchemical symbol here of earth energy. This is spirit. So this is something that, you know, the universe has brought in, something that's just meant for you. That's nice. You don't see it coming. It's something that you really want. It's something that you really want. Now, if it's something that you really want and you're like, I don't see that I would need to collaborate with someone on this. The collaboration might be part of the strategy for you. The collaboration might be part of the strategy. This is to me a very divine collaboration. This is, this reminds me of like an ovum, and these are all the little spermy guys, and then just one gets in, right? One little guy wins the race, and then when these two combine, it makes something that's never existed before. So it's very unique energy, but it needs two energy sources to create it. And maybe that's part of what this is. Like if you've been trying to do something, even if you've been trying to grow spiritually, and you've reached sort of like, I want to say a plateau, the next step in your spiritual growth is some sort of collaboration with someone else, because it's creating something beyond you, beyond who you are, beyond who they are. It's almost bigger than the both of you, which is kind of cool. No? I think that's kind of cool. Oh, and a journey log. Oh, a journal log, sorry. Journey. I was thinking, like the journey is a big part of this. A journal log. This is a good time to be making like a little diary or a logbook on what's going on in your life right now. On what's going on in your life right now, what you would like to achieve, where you'd like to see yourself. I'm getting in 3 or 4 months. Where you'd like to see yourself in 3 to 4 months. Because you're gonna look back and go, oh my God, that's what my mindset was? Like things are, something's really gonna change here when you get to this golden egg. The key, yeah. The key to this, there's a key up here. There's a key going into the lock, you know, there's a compass. I'm really feeling like a big part of this is a spiritual journey, and you can't get to the next level until you connect with this person, and they are the key to your lock in a sense. And when this golden egg hatches, you and them reach this higher spiritual level, this higher level of consciousness, of thinking and functioning, more clarity, more awareness, really seeing things for what they are. And having done that by creating something between the two of you. So, let's see. I'm getting, you know, I'm trying to pick up the tarot, but every time I look down, I get another message. So, the other message I just got, this raccoon card is telling me that you've been, I want to say isolated. You've been overly isolated, and that may not be in every aspect of your life, but it's in an aspect of your life that's very important. And you need to cut this. This is happening to bring you out of that isolation. And that's partly why this is collaborative, right? You may even be hesitant or resistant to whatever this is. But the universe is ready to push you out of that, that little dark space, that isolated energy. All right, now I'm going to go to the tarot. What is this card doing? This card is sitting out all by itself. The Two of Swords, yeah, okay. Sitting in indecisive energy, trying to make a choice, trying to balance it. I feel like trying to balance it out too much to the point we're not moving forward. Stick that back in there. Stick that back in there. If it wants to come out, it'll come out. All right, I'm just going to see what tarot cards come out. Of my Millennium Thoth deck here to get more information about this. This is like it feels a bit like a journey that's about to begin for you towards an energy that takes you out of some sort of isolation, some sort of even shadow work, takes you out of shadow work, and you've plateaued. I feel like you've plateaued in some area of your life, and this is going to start, you know, you climb the mountain, you hit the plateau, you climb the mountain, you hit the plateau. I feel like you've been sitting on a plateau for too long, and the universe is bringing this golden egg towards you. And in doing that, you can strategize for something that you really do want. And it's almost as if you don't realize this thing that you really want and not getting it is connected to this isolated energy. And I actually see like a farmhouse, and there's somebody there, and they're just looking out the window, but they're not going outside. It's like you can only sit on top of the mountain so long and be zen, right? You need to come off the mountain and connect, because we're all really connected anyways. And in life is one of the small opportunities as your soul journey to be disconnected. If you do that too long, it's detrimental to your soul, because you need to be connected. Yeah, it's an interesting message. I can see this farmhouse, and I can see this person looking out the window. And to them, it's like, it's cold outside. It's cold outside. I'm not going to go outside. But what they don't realize is that it's actually become cold inside, to the point where it's colder inside now than it is outside. Inside has become this darker energy that you need to push through. And I don't know if that's someone specific, but I think metaphorically, it's kind of like something that's going on inside of you. but you've held on to it so long that there's no further growth, there's no healing, there's nothing to benefit you staying in this isolated energy. Okay. One card. What do we have here? I told you, the universe needs to correct this, right? I think I said that. I did say that the universe, it's time to correct this isolation. You know how the universe corrects stuff, right? So we do have a tower moment. We do have a tower moment, Scorpio. Now, what I like about this card is this giant all-seeing eye up here. And this to me is almost like the eye of God, the eye of the universe, the universal energy that every soul is on the journey to reconnect with. And this energy, at any given time, you know, it's like, you know what? Yeah, Scorpio needs a hand there. Scorpio is, it's not good. They're depleting their soul energy by staying where they are. And you can't do that because when you deplete your soul energy, your soul's energetic energy, you pull further away from this. And that's not the goal. The goal is every time you do some sort of spiritual growth, some sort of inner growth, shadow work, push through pain, push through triggers, all that stuff, once you do that, it gets you closer. Like the next, it's ascension. It's an ascension. There's so many different levels of it. There's been a lot more lately than there has, you know, for a while in human history. But, you know, I truly believe I see these planets spread out like light years from each other. And I see Earth as being one of the furthest from this source. It's not the furthest. I don't see it as that, but it is one of the furthest. And so when you sit in this isolation, and it's not necessarily that you're not going out anymore. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it's you forgot how to dance. Maybe you forgot, you know, when there's something that's isolating you from the creative spark of others, right? And so that could be coming through with music. It could be coming through with going to the community center and playing cards with people that you have some sort of connection with. It's something that you've isolated yourself from for too long, and the problem is that it's depleting your soul energy, and the universe is not going to let that keep happening. The universe is going to do its best to change that course for you, because you're supposed to be moving closer to this energy through each lifetime. And you may be taking some steps right now, or have been resistant in taking some steps to clear something that's heavy for you. To clear something that's heavy for you. I have to say, out of all the ones that I've done this week, and there's only 2 more after this one, this is probably the deepest and the most, I want to say, clairvoyant one. Like, it's just these images and messages coming in on this one are really strong. This is really an important message for you, because you can't go backwards. Like, think about it. If you go backwards and then you end your life, the next lifetime, you're not further ahead than where you were when you started in this lifetime. That's why it's important to push through the pain, the disappointment, the shadow sides of ourselves. And so the universe is coming in, all right? But there's a beautiful dove here. There's a lion. There's a dragon blowing that tower down. Yeah, it's crumbling. It's crumbling. The universe is not going to let you stay on this course. It's crumbling. No, I'm just telling you. I'm saying it too in my very I'm trying to be really, caring and emotional. Because I was reading about, because I'm an Aries with a ton of Gemini, and all I ever read is like, I don't care. But I do. So, but, you know, being an Aries too, like, often we make tower moments, because like, goddamn this shit. We just have to do something, right? That's kind of what the universe is saying here. Like, goddamn this shit, Scorpio. You have to come out of this. This is not the plan, okay? This is not the plan. And I want to say to you, like, it's big. Something's coming in to crumble something for you. And it's probably going to push you through. You can't go, okay. I don't know why I'm even bothering with the cards. Why am I bothering with any more cards? So you can't come out of this energy, whatever this isolation, this dark energy is for you. You can't come out of that and go over here and go over here. This is collaboration too. Like, this could be spirit. This could just be your deeper self. This could be a very important spirit guide to you, whose job it is in this lifetime to be like your spirit guide leader. And steps are being taken to clear something for you. The strategy, oh, wow. Yeah, okay. So this is the thing. This is what you don't see coming. It's not so much you having a strategy for something. This is really coming like, yeah, your spirit guides are coming in pretty strong right now. Like, they're pretty determined. They're pretty determined, and they have a strategy. They're going to push you, and they're going to push you hard. They're going to push you, and they're going to push you hard, Scorpio. It's like you need to purge. Aquarius needed to do a little purge. This is a different kind of purge. This is stepping into an area that you have been very uncomfortable in stepping into for a while. Either a social situation, looking at the truth around you, something. And it's all, you're getting pushed out of the shadows because you can't get back on this journey without dealing with that. You haven't dealt with it, and now the universe is like, spirit guides, dang. But they're doing it because the goal and the end goal. Okay, this is how I see it. This is how I see things. I imagine, I still, like, I can't, my little human brain still can't get past trying to fathom what was there before anything was there. I still have a problem with that, okay? I can't take you that far. But I can see in my mind's eye creation. And to me, it's just this vibrational energy that just expanded. And from some source. I don't know what that source is. It's bigger than you, than me. It is me, it is you. That's what it is. It's incredible. It's beyond anything that can be explained, really. Yeah, there you go. There's the source, okay? And at some point, source, to me, came off on so many different directions because this source energy, this God energy, whatever you want to call it, it is only expansion and growth. It is only expansion and growth. And it cannot expand and grow if it is only in one place, right? You know, when they say the all-seeing and all-knowing eye, it's because it sees through your eyes. It sees through their eyes. It sees through my eyes. It's everywhere. Like, it's incredible. And we're all part of that. We're all connected because of we are it. We are God's spark, right? We are that energy, almost like little digits that were able to come off and float off into the universe and create new life and new energies and new concepts and new perspectives and new experiences. Like, and at some point that all comes back, and the expansion because of that, right? So that's where we're going. So nobody's gonna, no spirit guide. There are no spirit guides. You're gonna allow you to go backwards, okay? I'm just saying. You gotta keep going forward. You have to keep going forward because it's not complete if even one gets left behind. even one little digit, even one you Scorpio gets left behind, then there's no expansion. No expansion for the universe, for consciousness, for source. Okay, so, yeah. It's all up to you, Scorpio. You gotta save source. And really, you do. Boy. Okay, too many cards. This came out. Oh, I see why it came out. Okay. There's a second message that comes with this card, this lust card. There's a lot of lion energy. This is like interesting because we have this lion head here. We have the lion here with lust. So there is a lot of Leo energy. Now, an interesting comment that came out of the Aries reading, and I think the person was actually fairly correct. It really resonated with me, was not so much Leo energy, but Archangel Ariel. Because she is often depicted with a lion, and she's very powerful, and she is actually, well, this is interesting because she is the archangel that is associated with the sign of Aries, and the tower is Aries energy. So I feel like, yes, there could be Archangel Ariel could be part of this energy, but it feels like strength. It's almost like I feel this energy of like a parent that's pissed, you know. That's it. It's almost like I've paid for these swimming lessons for 3 years and you still won't jump off the dock. You know how to swim and you won't do it, you won't do it, you won't do it. They've been watching you all summer, sitting on the dock in that chair, having a beer, and the kids still won't jump off the dock. It's like, hey, you know what? And they're like, hey, Tommy, look over there. Tommy's like, huh? And you're in the water. That's the energy I'm getting from what's gonna happen. I'm just saying. So this card here is about knowing one's worth. Knowing one's worth and being able to harness that over any ego. Now, ego can be anything that sits us in fear. Ego can be anything that stifles us. It's trying to keep us safe. Don't come out of the shadows. Don't come out of the farmhouse. Don't go out there. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's scary. It's gonna hurt you. Something bad is gonna happen. That's bullshit. The ego is bullshit, okay? Unless it's a freight train and you're thinking, gee, do I have time to, well, no, don't, okay? That's the one time. Most of the time, this is just playing with us because it wants to exist. The ego, it needs you. You need me, right? So moving past that and realizing how strong you are to do whatever it is that you need to do here. All right, I need to pull out an oracle card from El Key. I could go on forever on this one. I really feel like I could. My butt's going numb on this damn chair and I'm stepping on the cord. And, okay. Sorry. Wow. See, you just never know what you're going to get into when you do these readings. Interesting message. Okay, so this is the oracle. This is She Who, Elki. Elku? I'm bad at French. I was never good. No, the only time I was really good at French was when I went there for 2 weeks with my mom like years ago. I find if I'm submersed in a language, I can pick it up and start using it, no problem. Isn't that kind of, I think everyone is probably like that. Reading it in a book, or I could live in France. I loved it. I actually found out recently that my ancestors came from Normandy, France, to Quebec, Canada, in like the late 1500s. It's like, wow. They were like catching beavers and cutting down trees and trading stuff with the Aboriginals. I know, I sort of romanticized that. I don't know if they did. They were probably drunk, and the other half of my ancestors were Irish, so they're probably all drunk in a pub somewhere. Well, they didn't really have pubs. Yeah. Come on, card. A final. There we go. Oh, you got 2. Look at that. You got 2. Oh. Oh, jeez. Now, the first one that came out, I think, is the most significant. She Who Changes, Iris. Something is changing. I love the way she's got this little crescent moon on her head. Your intuition is telling you it's all changing. You know it's about to change. The snake wrapped around her arm reminds me of the head is like a little mouse creeping up on you. It's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for your soul journey. What does Iris have to say to you? Iris, here, I'll hold her up. Iris, she who changes, wears a waxing moon on her forehead and a curving snake on her arm. Both are emblems of change and transformation. The moon reminds us how we cycle from waxing to full to waning. The snake, ultimate agent of transformation, sheds its skin to live again. The snake's magic reminds us that as long as we are never stagnant, we will continue to reinvent ourselves. It is this power of transformation that invites us to celebrate the enchantment of this moment. Shed the skin of yesterday to cloak yourself in your new persona. Iris asks if you are ready to do this. Iris brings a message that you are in a moment of change. I'm telling you, I can't make this up. Okay? Moment of change. You can choose to move into a new self or pull back on the self you were before. There is nothing static about this issue. Do not put too much weight on things as they are. Instead, take a step back, remind yourself of the moon cycles as well as the turning of the seasons. If you remember, all things change. You will find yourself prepared to adapt to the ever-cycling world. Oh, and then we have these 3 questions to ask yourself. Why am I fighting this change? How can I flow into this transformation? What do I need to do to honor this cycle? That's kind of cool. Scorpio, I'm going to watch this reading. I think it's cool. I think it's going to apply. Well, no, I think it's mostly for you. But it could apply to anyone who's, you know, got Scorpio. She who is present, Taurus. Now, what does she have to say? What the heck is T? S, after S, right? It hasn't moved, has it? There she is. Taurus. Taurus, she who is present, stands strong during a blizzard. Her hair sweeps up to entangle with the fingers of the wind. Rather than complain about the storm, she simply allows her senses to be aware and accepts what it is. This is a time of quiet solitude. In her hair, she harbors both butterfly and vine from the harsh reality of the snow. The vine, the insect, and the woman all find beauty in the present moment. Taurus, whose name means now in Polish, values when and where she is. This card is asking you to honor the things that are happening now, good, bad, and indifferent. Acknowledge this instant of time fully. Do not avoid the present moment by dreaming of the future or revisiting the past. It might be a good time to engage in physical activity to focus your awareness in the here and now. Your best hope for this situation is to face it head on. This is not a time to play ostrich. Facing this moment with acceptance will carry you into the next. Now, see, I gotta say something. This one is telling you, you know, change is coming. It's okay if you don't want to do anything. You want to pull back or you want to move towards the new cycle. This one is telling you, damn, be it, you're going. So, the message that I'm getting from that, and I was sort of getting it with this one, even before I read what she had to say, Taurus, is this isn't going to be like a hard push. It's going to be like a shock. It's going to be a shock. Whatever this is, it's quite changing for you. And there will be moments for you to pull back and kind of reground yourself. And then try to sneak into the cycle and then pull back and reground yourself. At some point, you won't be able to pull back. Like, I'm really getting a message that you are going forward. You are going forward. Your spirit guides are going to let you go back and forth. It's like that parent watching a kid on the dock all summer. Jump, jump. You had 2 months to do it. You know, you go, I'm not going to do it today. All right, let's go up and make some lunch. You know, and then... Well, it's now August the 29th. You're going off the dock, kid. I'm just saying. Okay, thank you, Scorpio. That was a really interesting reading. And I love such an experience. Like, I'm just so honored to do this stuff because when I open into someone's energy or like a collective like this, a general reading, the imagery and the messages that come in are just phenomenal. It's just like, I can do my own meditation and I won't get that. It gets just kind of boring. It's just like nothing. Thank you. All right, guys. Be gentle with yourselves. Well, until next time. And do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.